Hello, my upscale friends. Welcome to Upscale Life, an inspirational show hosted by yours truly, Jamila. Today, we will be talking about living an upscale life and making boss moves while you're at it. And we also have a special guest that you see. Just to give you all a little more context as to what upscale is and what it means when we use it for upscale queen, upscale Greeks, upscale life, all those different types of things. But when it comes to a person, it's a verb. And it's when we make conscious efforts to improve various aspects of our lives, like our education, our careers, our relationships, personal development. And it also, kind of refers to when we're making like setting higher goals for ourselves, we're acquiring new skills, and we're striving for excellence in all that we do. Now, our subset, when we say making boss moves, that's kind of taking that upscale life to another level. So when we say making boss moves, we're referring to when we take decisive actions that demonstrate leadership, confidence, and strategic thinking, as well as like making bold decisions, taking calculated risks, and being proactive in pursuing all of our goals. So the two of those together, that's what we're saying. You're living an upscale life, making boss moves while you're at it. Okay, so just wanted to give you all a little intro, let you know exactly what it is we're doing when we come on the show and interview our friends. And today we have a special guest on the show. Her name is Kanesha. And we'll be speaking to her about how she's living an upscale life and making boss moves while she's at it. Welcome, Kanesha. How you doing?
Hi, thank you for having me.
You are welcome. We appreciate you for coming on the show. Okay, we got to jump right into it because we don't want to hold our guests and viewers too long.
Okay.
All right. So first things first, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I am a wife, a mom, and I've worked over 25 years in government IT.
Okay.
I also am a philanthropist. I like giving back to the community. I met a lot of you probably over the years just by being connected to Miss Upscale Queen herself here. So I'm excited to talk to her today.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yep. And I know you are all those things plus more. But just to kind of get into it a little deeper, whose career and or life inspires you and why?
That's a really tough question because I'm very I guess open and honest, and I
Mhm.
have to say various people. No one person. I couldn't give one person credit for inspiring me. I've gleaned from people in my youth, gleaned from my friends around me, my family. So there's not a certain person. I could say of recent, I was a fan of like Tabitha Brown and her story. I love a positive outlook. I love people that are themselves and very honest. So that could be one of my fangirl moments, but otherwise, I pretty much have a lot of different influences that make up Kanesha.
Okay. Nice. Nice. So you say you've been in government contracting and things like that. If you weren't working in those type of roles, what career or move in life would you like to explore?
Well, I think I did that primarily. Going to school, I decided that IT was for me to make the money, but I do believe in being well-rounded. So I usually do whatever it is I want to do. And so saying that is that I like to do crafts.
Yeah.
I like to go to the spa. Um, Without give away too much stuff about myself, I don't like to work. I do like to work. I enjoy working with people, but I pride myself on being well-rounded. So I like to volunteer, community service. So I think if I wasn't in IT, I
Mm-hmm.
tried to always think like that. So I prepared myself and I always did things to kind of cultivate myself, the woman in me as a whole, and just feed that person inside me. And you need streams of income. So I've done some home-based businesses before, while doing my primary government IT job. So I think just do whatever those things that whether you get paid for them or not, sometimes you just do whatever it is that kind of makes you light the fire inside of yourself.
Yes. Okay. Like that. Like that. And I love that. Like the fire. Whatever makes you happy, you know. doing it for you first, hopefully. But of course, it wouldn't be bad if you do it and make the money with it, right?
Absolutely. Find something you love and then figure out how to get paid for it. That's what we
There
do.
you go. Amen. All right. So, how do you push through like your worst times, like your bad times? What do you do to overcome those challenges and things?
Okay, well, we're all human, right? So I
Mhm.
try to live by what I call the four P's, I guess, or
Mhm.
three, but we always gonna pray. So that's one. So
Yes.
I pray. I stay positive, positive even in negative situations. Have to be persistent, right? We have to keep
Mhm.
pushing and keep moving. Um, and patience. Patience is not necessarily last because sometimes things don't come when you want them to happen. So I think through my toughest moments, if I can just remember to be positive, patient, persistent, and always praying and letting, God lead me, then I get through them just fine.
Yes, I love that. The four P or four P's. Yeah,
Yep.
that's great, great advice. I like that. Okay, so as you go through your four P's and things like that, what are some of your success habits? Like, so what are some things that you do to make sure that you reach that goal or whatever it is you've set for yourself?
I try, first of all, my success habit is because I define what it is to be successful. And that doesn't always mean that I make the goal that I was trying to achieve. First of all, did
Mhm.
I give it my best, right? Was I 100% myself and doing everything I could to be there, to be present in the moment? That might be a success sometimes at the end. Also, just thinking about it, sometimes success is knowing when to say no.
Yes,
Sometimes being successful is not being burnt out at the end of that project,
yes.
keeping my sanity, don't nut up. So,
Hmm.
it's just little things. I'm very human and I just believe that you give other people grace and we all are trying to do the best we can. So, those are my things. Give yourself some grace.
Okay, yes, great. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so quick, this is our last question. And
Okay.
it's kind of, it's not too bad on you, but it is something that I think will help the people, help our viewers and help our audience and help whoever's coming on. What advice would you give to someone starting out? And when I say starting out, that doesn't necessarily mean in your career. It's more so like starting out in life. They could be graduating from high school, graduating from college, get married, whatever it is they're doing. You could be switching careers. Is there anything that you would give them, some advice you would give them to help them, reach that next level when they're just starting?
I think there's a saying that says, to thine own self be true. So I
Hmm.
think starting out, be true to yourself. Don't
Hmm.
try to please everybody, whether sometimes it's your parents, sometimes it's your friends, your partner. At the end of the day, be to thine own self, be true. That's encouragement for one. And then I think money is definitely something we need, but money isn't everything. So sometimes take a look at the non-monetary value and see how that is going to affect you too.
Okay. Good advice. Good advice. All right. I appreciate everything that you've great interview, just outstanding responses to the questions. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with the audience before we end today?
Well, I think this is a great platform you have here, and I hope that you are helping a lot of people if you can just reach one. So, encouragement to you in the moment. Thank you for having me. Thank you for starting this, and let your light shine, Jamila.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Look, I love the support. I need it. Upscale queen. Upscale.
That's right.
But I really want to thank you for coming on the show and taking time out of your day to talk to me, to talk to us, and just to share your story, share advice. We appreciate it. And just to let everyone else know, we want to thank you all for tuning in today. And if you do want to be on the show, you can go to www.upscalequeen.com and I think it's probably like the third icon when you get to the main page called Upscale Life. If you click on that icon, you'll be able to sign up for an interview. When you sign up, we'll do your interview and we'll get you posted and then just hopefully share your story with the world and make a difference. That's our, the whole purpose of this inspirational show. Okay. We are not going to hold you all any longer. Going to end it for today. And I appreciate you all once again for tuning in, and we will see you all on the next show. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.